What's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck back with another video. Another sad day in the hood, man. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. But hit that like button because they show the videos to more people. Look below, you'll see our merchandise store. Everything you buy off the merchandise store, all proceeds goes back into this channel. And thank y'all for whoever been buying. Thank y'all so much. Also, if you want to promote your brand or anything you got going on, your business on the channel, go to papaduckpromo@gmail.com or just look below in the description. We can get it cracking. Listen, this is gonna make a lot of sense. I've been telling y'all over and over and over. Little Nas X struck again. Now, I ain't gonna put so much to focus on him. I'm gonna put so much to focus on the people that control everything that's going on. They just using his ass to get to our kids. That guy has a lot of young followers. A lot of people listen to his music. Imagine you growing up seeing these type of things and being so confused on like what in the hell is going on. You get what I'm saying? And I keep telling y'all, they do not portray no other nationalities but blacks. You don't see Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Russians, Australians, Canadians. You don't see no other type of people but black people. They do this shit too. This why I say we need a committee. We need a committee. We need to say, listen, you're not gonna portray us in the media, on radio, and none of that shit like that. Because all it does is make us look bad, and we have no control over that. I keep telling you, when you don't control nothing, you don't have no say-so. Why in the fuck is these people doing this? I told y'all this. I told y'all they're gonna do all this stuff because we do not control the magazines, the radio, the television, or fashion. This is what Kanye West was talking about when he was going against Louis, Gucci and all those different companies, Nike. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't agree with everything Kanye West do, but I understood him when he said that. He basically was saying, we spend more money on these motherfucking companies than anybody. And they wouldn't have a sit down with him because they, you know, when he was designing shoes for Nike. But anyway, he was just saying how these people use us. They use us. They use our, you know, we spend our money with them, we support them, and they shit on us. But this is what we need to start doing. We need to start taking accountability for our own. This type of shit here, he need to be dealt with too, though. Yes, because that's some bullshit for you to let these folk give you a couple dollars, give you a little fame, and then you shit on us in return. Man, fuck that, man. Fuck that. Y'all already know what need to happen. It's just time to stop talking, bro. You can't be rational with the unrational. These folk gonna use people like him. And get what? If he would have said no, they got 50 more motherfuckers lined up ready to take less than that just to get on the big screen. There's a lot of them that already done it. And they do it through music, fashion, hell, even food. They do these type of things to us because we don't own nothing. I done made myself clear and I done made my point. They gonna put a motherfucker like him like that. Y'all see the picture. Talking about a guy that look like he pregnant. Like all the religious and all the different, you know, morals or just, you know, all that's out the window. This is how you emasculate men. This is why women don't respect men. You get what I'm saying? Because they're not putting a strong man in front of them all the time. They putting these type of motherfuckers in front of them. And then they start to think and see that, hey, maybe this is the perception of how a man is. And you might say, nah, that ain't what it is. But trust me, this has a lot to do with your psyche. This is psychology. And I tell y'all, they get us with this all the time. Ain't nowhere in the hell we should go for this. There's nowhere in the hell we should go for this. Period. You don't hear Jesse Jackson. I see all these boule, all these sucker ass so-called black leaders. You don't see them when this type of stuff pop up. Oh no, no, oh no. You're not gonna see them. This is why I tell y'all, we need to boycott that shit ourselves. We need a committee. When they put shit like this in TV, on these little shows, cause I be telling y'all, these be white writers. This ain't got nothing to do with racism, what I'm speaking on. I'm just telling y'all, to my audience. They have white writers doing shows on black families to portray us in the way that they want to, because the higher ups want the world to see black folks as ignorant, silly, crazy. That new show that Mike Epps on, no disrespect to Mike Epps, but if you look at that show, he's like he's a baby daddy. He got a baby mom. He got a wife. He got outside kids. It's just crazy how they portray us. And even though some of these things is true, but why always make that the focal point? You act like it ain't no other good black men or good black families or men with morals and scruples and who raised their kids. Like I seen some black fathers I wish was my father. Not disrespect my father, but for y'all that know me, I've had issues with my daddy. See what I'm saying? But I've seen some black fathers I wish was my father. So I try to be those. Ain't no try to be, I am. I'm a damn good father. I'm a damn good daddy. I ain't gonna even put it past it. But at the end of the day, that's all they portray on us. And they use fools like this guy. And if y'all ain't see, this guy done some crazy shit. This dude, he'll need to be stopped. Because he's gonna continue to let them use him in the name of individuality or do what you want. No, do that shit on your own time and not in front of our kids. Because like I said, when you become a public figure, famous, and you got people following you, you cannot misuse or mislead them. Because they're gonna do everything you say. Same with these rappers. You got a lot of rappers talking about this voodoo. Man, it comes with responsibility. I've made music too, I've been out there too, but I had to learn. So if you go back to my older music, yeah, I taught that shit. I came from that shit. But I don't do that no more. Just being real, I make music though. You get what I'm saying? But I don't do that no more. And be honest with you, even then I didn't just did every song you shooting and killing. Go back to my music. I made a lot of different songs. From child support songs, I've always made revolutionary music. It's always been in me. But y'all get what I'm saying. So, it's just crazy how these dudes, they don't care how far they go. You think our little bitch taught me into getting on a fucking picture, looking like I'm impressed. Like what's the integrity? You see why I wore this shirt? Muhammad Ali. You see it? Let me tell y'all something. Muhammad Ali he said something about integrity. He said he said he don't care about all the boats, the cars, and the this and the that. If he can't go back to his hood and them people respect him. Now, if y'all remember when Monique and Steve Harvey got into it, Steve Harvey was telling Monique, man, you can't help poor people. You can't help the poor. But Monique was saying, where's your integrity? Man, damn it, man. Money, it ain't all about money. Where's your integrity? And the thing about it is, this guy don't have no integrity. This dude done did videos on a stripper pole coming from heaven all the way to hell onto the lap of the devil, twerking. This dude done been all in prison cells on his videos, naked, dancing. I mean, some of the he just don't go on too far. Fuck that. Fuck that. All that. Oh, my individuality and all. Man, listen here, bro. We have to have some type of standards when it comes to humans. We can't let these, and then they only portraying us like this. That's the crazy part. Ain't nobody saying about that. You don't see no other colored people, no other nationalities or none of that shit doing this crazy shit. You may see it here and there. But how they do us, exploit us, man, that shit gotta stop. Because what happens is people outside of us, nationality-wise, and even our own people, start looking at us as if this is how we are. None of these shows never show a strong black father, a strong black mother, a strong family structure. If you look at these shows, it depicts how people see us and even ourselves, how we see ourselves. We have to take back control of that shit. We need a committee. We need a committee to go against this type of stuff, to say, hey, that's so far-fetched. Take that shit down or else. Or else. Take it down. You cannot portray black folks that way. Who the fuck gave you the notion to do that? Who the hell told you it's okay for you to do that? Take it down. And this is what we need. We need that, because if we don't, these people going to keep trying us. That's what they doing. They trying us like we green. They trying like come on, bro. I understand you do your thing. You know, you could be whoever you want to be. I'm cool with that. But when you cross the lines, as a figurehead, as it comes with a responsibility. No, you can't do that. Why? Because you got a lot of our kids looking up to you. You got a lot of our kids looking at what the fuck you doing. You can't be on pictures doing this shit with blouses and shit on. You just can't do that. So at some point, you got to say enough is enough. Stop letting these people use you, man, to get to these young kids. It's about the kids. They can't. It ain't about us. We grown. We can make our own decisions. And whatever you make, it's cool. But when you in the light like that, let's be honest, bro. They using you, bro. And you know that shit. They using you to get to the kids. It's about the kids. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. It's about the kids, bro. These kids can't see this. You understand me? Do you know how it messes them up? Their minds ain't developed. Why you think insurance companies, even with renting cars and stuff, go all the way up to the age of 25? Because before that, a person's mind ain't fully developed. Like, come on, bro. And the powers that be doing this shit by design. I'm telling y'all, they don't give a fuck how our kids grow up. We got to take responsibility for that. You understand me? We got to boycott this shit. We got to have our own voice. Even though they got bigger radios, bigger TVs, you know, they got so much stuff. That's why we got to shut that shit down. We got to cut that shit off. We don't need to look at it. We need to boycott it. We have to, and I'm just saying, man, we got to come together and create some kind of committee. We need to start now. Like, we just need to come together. You get what I'm saying? So we need that type of community. We need that type of energy. We need that type of influence to where we can say, listen, man, we stand as us and we don't go for that. So you need to do something about that. And you got to understand, it's more than one way to skin a cat, but you got to fight fire with fire. All that shit about turn the other cheek, love thy enemy. See, all that was slave stuff, bruh. I'm not loving nobody who's shitting on me. That don't make sense. God gave us common sense for a reason, man. I never will tell you, if you do something to me, I'ma do something back to your ass. You ain't finna just do nothing to me and I pull the what? Love thy enemy. Man, you got me. Listen, man, I'm trying to stop cussing. But it ain't gonna work with me. And I hope it don't work with you. You know what I'm saying? Common sense, man. All it is, yes mean yes, no mean no. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. And we have to understand this. But I don't know what's gonna be next. I don't know what they're gonna do, let this dude do next. And it's people like him we have to punish. You know what I'm saying? We have to boycott. We have to do whatever we got to do to let him know and to send messages to say, listen, man, you can't portray us like that, bro. You know, you could do your thing, you know, do it privately or however you want. It's cool. Because you messing with the minds of our kids, bro. We ain't going for that, homie. We ain't going for that, period. I don't give a fuck who you is, bro. We ain't going for that, cuz. It ain't gonna happen. Because they innocent. They don't know. They just following, you know, the trend that they letting you put out there. You get what I'm saying? That man done all kind of crazy. They just using you, bro. That's all they doing. And when they ain't using you, they got plenty more to use to come from behind you, bro. So at the end of the day, that's my take on the whole thing. That little Nas X shit, man, that dude got to stop with this stuff, man. And like I say, I'm for you being who you are, but just because you want to be who you are, you want to have your, bro, that don't make you invisible. That don't make you able to do what you want to do. And a lot of y'all be sensitive about when it comes to that topic. This ain't about being, you know, it ain't about that. I don't give a damn what you want to be, bro. More power to you. But when you step outside and that energy, or you get into the mind of the young and you shape the way they see a man, or they shape the way they see women, you confuse them, bitch, we got a problem. Bitch, we got a problem. All that, if you can have an opinion, then we can have an opinion. And all this does is separate us. Like I say, man, my one of my favorite cousins was funny. And I loved him to the death, to the day he died. Loved him. I don't care what your sexuality is, homie. Let's not get it twisted. But let's just keep it real. When that shit start, like I say, going over to our children, that's not cool, bro. That's not cool. And I know the stigma of how they see that is so sensitive, and you know, people scared to talk about it. And bro, I'm gonna tell you just like this here, bro. If you able to have a fucking opinion, I'm able to have one too. We both got to coincide. I don't care what you do, bro. But what was right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. And this is wrong. Honestly, this is wrong. This is wrong on a lot of levels. And like I say, the powers that be that pulling the strings, we need to get at them motherfuckers. We need to boycott these companies, man. I'm telling y'all, man. This shit can't go. If we don't do nothing about it, they're going to keep fucking with us. They're going to keep... the way we see the world is through their eyes. You have to understand it. Because everything you know, they told you. They put it in your face. They said, eat this, eat that. This tastes this way. That tastes this way. This is this color. That is this color. This is why they make your ass go to school. 12-step brainwash camp. You have to be brainwashed in order to be controlled. You have to be brought to an animal level, or animal's frequency, or animal's state of mind to be controlled. So we're going to fill you up with all this bullshit and make you be obedient. We want you to obey. Red light means stop. Green light means go. And to never ask questions. Always obey. You are never to ask questions. You always, and I'm telling you, I've done countless videos about this type of shit. Anyway, man. I just don't like the fact that that happened, man. And like I said, to each his own, it's all good, man. But I just don't like when these companies use us against us. That's when I got a problem. And they're going to take us to stop that. When I say us, I mean us. Give a damn what color you are. If a child be this way or that way, let them make that decision. Once they get to a level of their life where they can make that type of decision. Don't force it on them. And this is what they're doing. See, when kids are small, they're at they like a theta stage, I think it is. It's like a theta stage. It's more like an imaginary stage. That's why they can run around, they can play, and that shit seems so real to them. Cause they in like a theta stage. I think it's a theta stage, I think it is. Like a hypnosis stage. And a lot of this stuff you can put on them through colors, through frequencies, through sounds, and this type of stuff that homie doing. And it's subconsciously is there. You see what I'm saying? So when they go to doing little stuff while you ain't looking, it be because of this. So another thing, try not to let your kids see this type of shit neither. That's another thing. But I'm not gonna hold y'all 100% accountable because like I tell y'all, it's the environment we live in and a lot of stuff we can't control. You get what I'm saying? It's just that simple. So, but as much as you can restrict your kids from looking at this type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? This shit is not cool at all. But anyway, man, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. It's your boy Papa. I just want to drop my little 2 cents on that issue. And I hope I ain't offended nobody. I never try to offend nobody. But I just try to be fair. You get what I'm saying? And I just hope that we can see some, get some out of this video to where we need to start looking at it that way. We need to start forming a committee. And I am in. You get what I'm saying? We just need to do it collectively so that we can voice our opinion on things that other people who don't give a fuck about us are sitting down writing the script to how this group of people are being portrayed. This man, this woman, or this or that to the rest of the world. Now you see why they came up with Hollywood. Had shit to do about entertainment. It was all about massaging ideas in our head so that we can be okay with shit. Because the shit that's going on now when it never went on 20 years ago, 30 years ago, hell, never would have went on 50 years ago. So they changed it over the times and now we have arrived to this shit. So emasculating men through fashion and, you know, dividing us, you know, it's just more focused on the feminine than the man being masculine. You get what I'm saying? Everything's so feminine, so soft. They push that shit the hardest, but you'll never see a man in a nice suit, looking nice, smelling good, taking care of his family. They never promote that shit. They never promote that shit. And it's a reason why. Even these sitcoms we watch, we get murdered on there. You see, it's so graphical. You know, the power, raising Cain and all these different things. It's gruesome. You get what I'm saying? But when you don't control nothing, you don't have a say so on what the fuck they want to put out there on us. And then we got us against us participating in these type of things. So with that being said, we need to shoot better movies. We need to just do everything and change the whole narrative because they're not going to do it. So I'm going to let y'all go, man. I want to make this video long. And if y'all stuck to the end, man, thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate y'all, man. And like I say, man, I just hope I ain't offended nobody. So with that being said, like I say, to the next video, peace.
duck. Hold on. Duck. Come on. What the business is? Yeah. What the lick read? Yeah. You ain't no homeboy, what they call me? Duck. Hold on. Duck. Come on. What the business is?